Hey guys, today we're working on the R32. We removed the bumper. All I did was remove one screw I have there, one screw on the other side. I don't have no belly pin, so that came out. Remove both little lights from the grill. Remove one, the two clips there, two screws. Took out the bumper and the grill together. Now we're gonna be removing the four 16mm to take out the crash bar and pretty much pull the whole front core support out, which just thinking about it's giving me a headache. But we got to replace the thermostat, crack pipe, and the thermostat housing. So let's get to it, man. Got a 16, remove four bolts over there. Those 4 bolts, you can see the core support is almost loose. We're gonna remove these 2 from up here, both sides. Then it can come forward. I just need to unplug my intake, and then we can get a better look at the thermostat housing. Okay, so once we get to the thermostat housing, I don't want to lose a lot of coolant, so I put, let me put some in here. Put 2 clamps in these hoses, remove them out the way. Then we took out the 10mm from here, remove this out the way, and we have a 5mm Allen key here, 2, 3 right there. There goes the thermostat housing. Now I'm gonna take out these hoses here and here. I can remove the thermostat housing, but to get to the crack pipe, that's a little tougher. As you can see, it's not tight, but I wanna remove this a little bit, like that. I don't wanna lose my coolant, but I guess we're losing coolant. So I can get down here and get to the crack pipe, which is that bad boy right there. Yeah, that's crusty. It looks crusty. See, that's where it connects to it. So yeah, let's get to it, make the best of it. With these hoses out the way, it's hard to do it with one hand, but just like that. Now I'm gonna remove this plug from here, which you can't really see. It's connected to the thermostat sensor right there. Gotta remove that bad boy. Easier said than done. Trying to get a push in. Ooh, I'm gonna need 2 hands. That was crusty too. Thermostat housing is there. We need to save that sensor. And let's replace the thermostat. Well, I have a whole new house. Here's the aluminum housing. And there's the plastic one. Now we cold it. Oh, look, I'm gonna have to order O-ring for that. Look at that. That's so gummy. That's dumb. I guess I'm gonna have to order 2 O-rings, because this one will be trusty too. It's not that bad. But I don't want to have to go back in here and deal with problems because this guy didn't, it's leaking. So, for now, so we don't lose stuff, I'm just gonna put this bad boy in here. Put a seat pump. For now, just for now. I just gotta give props to the boys at UroTunning. You literally get brand new bolts, brand new hardware, brand new things that I had to, thought I buy the plugs, brand new with the O-rings and everything. That means I don't have to reuse the old plugs. The only thing I gotta reuse is the sensor, but other than that, everything is brand new, which is awesome. Now I'll put these bad boys in, close this up. Thermostat goes like this. Seal is right there. I'm gonna close that up. Put a washer in the bolt. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but the little hose right there. I need to take that out right there because it looks like this. And then we can get this pipe out of there and also clean that up and pull it out. Okay. After trying to remove it by hand and put in a screwdriver here and breaking the crack pipe, I gotta take this out. Which I don't know why everything's so tight on our Mk5. was so much easier in the Mark IVs and on this one because I had to do the same shit. And then again, I pulled out the whole front end, but pain in my ass, man. I gotta clean in there. But if you guys need a way to get this out, this is how. I either hurt myself on this little metal pulling out. I mean, the gloves didn't break, but it hurts. It's stinging. But get that shit out. Okay. I don't know why that got blurry. I was saying, took a little bit of sandpaper and cleaned up the interior so it's all crusty. I have a better look in my TikTok. I'll be posting some picture of it too. But yeah, so now the seal can go in smoothly. Won't get no cuts because sometimes the rust can cut the seal. And I only have one, so I'm not trying to mess that up. Here's how the sandpaper looks, all fucked up after cleaning it up. Whew. It's been a pain, but listen, getting it done. Took a brand new Gillette. Cleaned up the seal there too, so the seal can sit flush. All right, back to working on this pig. Today we're gonna finish the install. Now again, once you take out the stuff, I forgot to post it up. You just pull this forward a little bit, enough so you can get this in here. It is holding on from the cable here. I don't know if you want to just risk it. I did. I don't care. But yeah, let's go back to installing the bad boy in there. I'm gonna show you a little trick to getting this shit done. Once you got it lined up in there nicely, the seal all around, you're gonna put a piece of wood in here, kind of long enough that you can hammer it in. That has to twist down a little so you can connect this hose right here. This hose here, you can tell. This one right here's on my finger. That one goes connected there. So first, we're gonna try to push that bad boy in there. Put a little bit of water, make sure that it don't leak through there. If it don't leak through there, we're good to go. But a little neat trick: spray some soapy water in that bad boy. Alright, because you want that shit sliding in. So I don't know if you can tell. Slid in. All I did, have this bad boy here. Hammer it in there until she slid in. Soapy water helps a lot, man. And now we can reinstall this bad boy in place. Put the screw in here. Now, to do a little test I was talking about, I'm gonna get a gallon of water, fill up water through there, make sure that it don't drip out of here. Alright. Nice, I put about a lot. I put a lot. Should have been dripping by now. So now add more. This is dripping from this side, so I'm trying to get it in there with one hand. But so far so good. I don't see no leaks over here, which is the most important part. There's no leaks over here, that means that seal's in there good. So now we can comfortably put back the thermostat housing, which is this bad boy here. We're gonna seal here. Remember, place those seals from there. I got all new ones. Tying up the thermostat housing. Hoses are gonna connect it here. I mean, this is gonna go connected to the crack pipe. Brand new bolts. All the old crusty parts here. But yeah, man. You see, we got this filled up all the way to the top because if I pull it, it's gonna start dripping out. Come back over here. No water leakage from this side, which is what we want to see. Like I was saying, there's no water dripping out of here, which usually it would drip out of like right there. This side is all the way filled up with water. So if I pull this, you can see. Yep. So far so good. The water's being held in there. Now we can put in the thermostat. Once you got kind of everything lined up in there, this pushed up all the way. Sensor connected back, the hose connected back. Gotta put this bad boy back in there. Now, this connects to the cables right there. And it goes there. You need this. You also need a little washer. You have those bolts snugged in there. And not too tight, because remember, these can't strip. That's an aluminum HUD. Then we gotta put the hoses back in. I'm gonna test it first, make sure it don't leak. Got the sensor plugged in. Yeah, for now, putting the hoses back in and putting some water back in. We got filling up this bad boy with water. Checking that there's no water leaking through here. And we are good to go, man. So you can see that's filled up. Perfect. This stupid sensor right here, got a broken tank. Hopefully they don't give me issues. Then I have to replace this little wire right here. I do have replacements, but I don't want to cut it right now. We just put these hoses back in place and filler back the system. What I like to do is once you get the hoses back, you start pressing on this hose right here. And it'll, look, I'm not even touching it anymore. It'll slowly start sucking up the water. See that? The level's going down. So keep doing that until it stops doing that. You're able to fill it up all the way. All these hoses have coolant, so you can play with all these until you feel like there's water inside. This one's still kind of empty. Get in there. So I finished putting the bolts back in here, up here. Tightened up my headlight that was loose. It's no longer taking in more water for now. There's water in all the lines already, so that's a good sign. Now we're gonna turn it on, make sure that there's no leaks. Put the intake back on, put the bumper back on. But yeah, that's it for now, man. Let's turn it back on, burp the system, take it out for a ride, see how it's doing. Okay, we got it. Start up. Make sure there's no leaks. We're plugging the light. Okay, we're doing good because the water is already spitting down from over here. That means it's circulating just fine. Hose are nice and fat. Gotta kind of make sure it's not leaking under here. So far, so good. Really good sign that I have the heater on, that the whole system is filled, that the coolant is nice. I mean, the heater's working, so that means the coolant is circulating everywhere. So we're good. The bowl did get a little lower, so that means I gotta add coolant, which I already have in there. But so far so good. We just gotta let it get up to temperature. And I have my little hooker right here. We're going for the first test drive. I have the AC on, plus I can put the system on, like really push the system, to overheat. Remember, last time I had the AC on, this bad boy was overheating. But so far so good, and I'm happy. Finally got this done. Thermostat is working, fans are kicked on, filled it up with some gas. But yeah, guys, hope this video helps.